about us right now. When we step in this building, leave no doubt. Vikings on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Everson Griffin and the Vikings defense burst onto their new home field, electrified.
It's up for grabs. Whose ball is it? Green Bay's ball. He's hit and sacked, and he dropped it. And Green Bay recovers it.
Are you kidding me? Fall on the football. 3 opportunities just missed by the Viking defense.
Freaking A. Freaking A. Come on, O. Let's go, O. Let's go.
Down 7 points, Sam Bradford, making his first start as a Viking, decided, new team, new stadium, no problem.
Looks to the right, fires to the right, back right of the end zone. Kyle Rudolph, touchdown!
Let him spin around.
Caught! Touchdown! Vikings fans enjoying what they've seen from their quarterback, Sam Bradford. And on first down, handoff Adrian Peterson to the right.
Adrian. No.
Adrian's slow to get up.
What is it?
Adrian Peterson has a right knee injury, and he is out.
At the start of the fourth quarter, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers trailed by 10.
Rodgers steps up, takes it himself. Oh, that opened up like the Red Sea for Moses.
Damn! We caged his ass. I'm trying to get off. Ooh. That's all we got to worry about, doing our job.
Rodgers back to pass. He's hit, and he is sacked by Everson Griffin. What a big sack by a big man.
Yeah! Let's go!
This Minnesota Vikings defense needs to regain momentum. Pressure from behind. The ball stripped. It is Minnesota Vikings ball.
All we got to do is keep him down here. Keep him down here.
With under 2 minutes left, the Vikings were protecting a 3-point lead.
Intercepted! The defense has done it again.
We talked about finding a way, right? No one can outfight us, right? Because you got the heart of a champion.
They don't just let anybody into an NFL game. It was 2016. The run was short, the hit was clean. It was football season in southern Michigan. It seemed the Lions would be enjoying their sweet home field advantage all game long.
Jones spun out of that tackle.
Stafford ran that one like he was all-star.
Abdullah makes a man miss. Spinning forward to the 30, stays on his feet to the 40.
A missed tackle, and he's off to the races.
Rolls left, looking for somewhere to go. Stafford throws, end zone, it is caught! Touchdown, Detroit Lions, and Quan Bolton!
Receiver Golden Tate helped the Lions hold on to a 15-3 lead going into the fourth quarter.
There is a flag down.
Unfortunately, Detroit's 17 penalties undid much of their work, including 3 would-be touchdowns.
Yeah, what are they calling everything?
A lot of rookie mistakes today. I mean, with penalties.
The Titans rallied with 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to put them up 16-15.
He's got Walker. Touchdown! Titans!
Damn.
Andre Johnson, did he catch it? He did!
We need 3. We got 3 timeouts in a minute 13. We good.
But there would be no signature Matthew Stafford comeback win on this day.
Intercepted! Cox!
Wow.
For everyone who's been asking what's wrong with Aaron Rodgers, the answer might be not a thing.
Rolls right, throws end zone, that's caught, and in for a touchdown is Richard Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers threw 4 first-half touchdowns.
Right side, Dallas man, Devontae Adams to the end zone. Touchdown!
True, the Lions showed their claws,
He's got Marvin Jones out there, and just touchdown, Detroit Lions.
but a pair of perfect passes to Rodgers' favorite,
Lost right side of the end zone. Touchdown! Beautiful! Vintage Jordy Nelson!
put the Packers back on the winning path.
Going on, people? What's going on, people? It's another dish of the Ace Taker Rants and your official Detroit Lions recap of the week. Just got through facing the Green Gay fuckers, and we had a pretty good effort. Now, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I wasn't too angry about this game, and it was mainly due to the fact that we wore back and we made a game out of it. We came back, which was all I was looking for after we was down 31-3. You know, I just said the least y'all could do is just fight back, and they did that. So, you know, I wasn't as mad because I think, you know, there's no reason to get that angry knowing that your defense is going to be like this the rest of the fucking season. It's nothing nobody could do until Bob Quinn, you know, fixes this shit in the offseason. It's actually going to take it's probably going to take like 2 or 3 off seasons to be realistic with you. So, you know, I mean, we got some pieces on the defense where I feel like, you know, we could probably patch shit up within another year or 2. But I mean, as far as a complete defense, like the one Denver had last year, the one Minnesota got right now, I would say probably, you know, give or take, you know, maybe another year. I mean, another 3 years probably. So, yeah, I mean, you know, this was expected. I don't think nobody should be surprised about it. I mean, you know, of course they're devastated by the loss, but realistically, I mean, did you really see us coming in there, you know, really winning? Now, when I said I wasn't really scared of the Packers last week, I really wasn't. And it showed this week how weak the Packers are. This was more of a display of how weak the Packers are, especially on defense, more than it says anything about us, because the fact that we were able to just put a 27 spot on their home field, if we had more time, or maybe one of those mistakes we made earlier in the game, if we would have had this ball game up, we were definitely gonna win. We were gonna win the fucking ball game because all the momentum was on our side, and I felt like there was nothing else that the Packers could really do to extend the lead. But you know, just my only like really concern with this team going forward is these injuries and how long Jim Caldwell is going to be on that goddamn sideline. Because if I had to look at this motherfucker for another week, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna have to go and kill Jim Caldwell my fucking self. Man, that shit is just, I'm just seeing that guy on the sideline, man. It's just fucking annoying as fuck. And I can't believe that he's still on the fucking sidelines, you know. I put all of this on him, man. I know some people want to get at Terrell Austin right now, and they should. I don't disagree with anyone that actually goes after Terrell Austin, but I'm putting all this on fucking Caldwell, man. You know what I'm saying? Because actually we were in a position to tie this game, but the timeout situation was a fucking, oh my fucking God. That was one of the worst fucking timeout decisions you're ever going to see made by a coach in the NFL. We had 3 minutes to go. I might as well talk about this now. I was gonna play the video that I'm gonna play the little intro video, but I'm gonna talk about this right now. Now, we had 3 minutes to go. We had all 3 timeouts. All right. In the 2-minute warning. Why in the fuck, knowing how bad our defense has been all throughout that first half, and the way Aaron Rodgers was extending plays by running the goddamn football, which you take all 3 of your goddamn timeouts on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Nonetheless, like I said, with an extra minute before the 2-minute warning, it was over 3 minutes to go, and he started taking fucking timeouts. You didn't need to do that, sir. Stafford got the team down there just a couple of weeks ago against the Colts in only 37 seconds. I don't think we needed that much time to get down the fucking field. Now, this is a little different because we did need a touchdown, whereas, in that situation, we just needed a field goal. So you probably needed a little bit more time. But we were going to have that time had you managed that shit better. In my knowledge, you don't. Okay, you see how the drive is going, and that dictates when you're going to take timeouts. Now, the Lions were in a situation where they were forced to take timeouts. Usually, when you're in that situation, you're either down by 2 scores or you're on the other side of 2-minute warning. You're under 2 minutes. We were still in control of the situation of the clock. We were still in control of the fucking clock. Okay? So you don't take those fucking timeouts there. This motherfucker, Jim Caldwell, going to take all 3 of them motherfuckers back to back to back. Not trying to see how the drive is going to go. I wouldn't have took that first one until after second down. I was going to try to see how the drive is going, because taking timeouts like that means that if they get a first down, you have no extra life left. At least if they get a first down, you still know you can take the timeouts. Give your defense some fucking room to breathe. That was so fucking ridiculous, man, how he took them timeouts right fucking there. I was just watching that shit. I'm like, why are you taking the time? And I knew this shit was going to happen. I said, man, we're not even getting enough motherfucking pressure on Rodgers all fucking game long. And you're going to do this mess? You need to be worried about getting the fucking defense off the fucking field instead of the goddamn timeouts. The timeouts are going to take care of themselves, all right? You know what I'm saying? And plus, we had the 2-minute warning. Which was the worst part about that situation. So we literally have 4 timeouts to work with. I mean, this fucking potato head motherfucker, taco meat head motherfucker. He just gets on my goddamn nerve, man. He really does. I can't stand the sight of this motherfucker no more, man. Like I told y'all last week, just promote Terrell Austin. You know what I'm saying? Greg Kachurik as our fucking defensive coordinator. Or Jim Bob Cooter as the head coach. I don't care. Whatever direction you want to go in, but we need to make a change there. And then hire Matt Patricia as the head coach next year. One of them 2 Patriot dudes. Now, Josh McDaniels, I seen how he coached in Denver. I actually think he's just more of an offensive coordinator. Somewhat like Lane Kiffin from Alabama. Well, I just think he's a better coordinator than a fucking head coach. That's how I think of Josh McDaniels. Both dudes are young, him and Matt Patricia. But I still rather have Matt Patricia, man. Because Matt Patricia, he's a new head coach. I want someone who ain't had no fucking coaching experience. He just come in with a young team, coach this defense up, man. Get them ready to go for the Super Bowl run that we got in front of us. Because I still believe we'll get the Super Bowl with fucking Stafford one day. And I think Stafford going to be the one to lead us on that charge. I could be wrong, but I think that's just how it's going to fucking go. All right. I'm going to play this intro video right now. Then on the other side, going to get into some of the workings of this game. It's probably not going to be that long of a video because it's not too much to talk about, to be honest, this week. I'm actually a little bit more focused on the Bears hate week coming up. So I might talk quite a bit about what we need to do next week, more than about this game. Because this game, we just really wasn't enough to talk about, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We know what was wrong in this game, man. But before I start, man, rest in peace to the Marlins pitcher, man, Jose Fernandez, man. When I heard about that this morning, I was like, no, come on now. Because that dude, Marlins fans are not, that dude was a pretty good damn young pitcher, man. And I mean, he fits with the fucking community. I mean, that Cuban community. I mean, y'all watch fucking Scarface, but if you ever been down to Miami like I have, you know how that community is with the fucking Cubans. And I mean, that's just a devastating one, man. And plus, for me personally, I like seeing that nigga pitch, So that was devastating to hear about that, man. Cause we hadn't had like a sports death like that, like one with an active player who was young in their prime and hadn't had one in a long time like that. Occasionally we get some football players who die like that, like Will Smith early in the year with the Saints. But it is what it is. And also Arnold Palmer, golf legend, he passed away as well. So just 2016 just been a year of just a lot of passings, man. For real, just a lot of passings this year. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I did touch upon that before this video started, man, because I had those plans earlier, man. I said I was going to make sure I touched upon that before this video started. So, all right, y'all, enjoy the intro video, and I'll catch y'all on the other side of this video.
Since the first drive of the game, not much has come easy for Detroit on offense. They've hit some nice plays. Ebron's had some nice catches, had the big pass to Marvin Jones. But all in all, it's been a slog for them.
Oh, boy. And Marvin Jones is off to the races. He will score a touchdown in the final 30 seconds of this opening half.
So much for the slog, and Demarius Randall, I believe, again, matched up on the outside. No, take that back. It's number 20, Josh Hawkins, who's just come back, and another stumble. And then he kind of hesitates on the catch by Jones, almost as if he thought Jones was going to be out of bounds. So he stumbles, loses contact with him.
Stafford a pump fake, and falling down the defender and falling into the end zone with a touchdown is Marvin Jones Jr. And he's very close to a 200-yard receiving game today. In fact, that sends him over 205 yards.
And Demarius Randall's just having one of those days where he just can't stay on his feet when he needs to.
Well, that's 2 games in a row.
I mean, and that one, and truthfully, if you go back to the start of that play, Demarius Randall is not in a football position at all. He's standing straight up. The ball snapped. Then he tries to drop and move. And in this league, it doesn't take much for them to gain the advantage on you. And Marvin Jones took full advantage and took it to the end zone.
Well, a point after here. And all of a sudden, Charles Davis says it is good by Prater. This has become a 7-point game. And this crowd that was rocking and rolling in jubilation at halftime, all of a sudden wondering, can the Packers hang on?
Here's what you need to look for. Right up here. Now watch, you see Demarius Randall, see straight up, not in a position now. Now watch him. Now he's got to turn and run. And just that little bit right there, not being ready to go, in my humble estimation, that's what cost him. If he's out there ready and in a nice little stance, getting ready to go, because Marvin Jones can run. And he just found out again as he ran past him. And Stafford with a beautiful pass. Puts it on him, and that was one of those where Stafford knew he was so open. Don't miss the lane.
So yeah, man. This game, like I said, this game was ugly. First half, I was getting pissed off again, and I hate dropping 2 in a row. That's one thing I can't fucking stand is dropping 2 games in a fucking row, man. I really hate that shit. But I think we're gonna be losing a lot of games this year. I think that's just the reality. The only thing I could say I was right on with this Lions team was that this offense is going to be explosive. I think this is already a top 5 offense right now. It's probably one of the top 3 offenses right now. Like I said, that blemish last week. Let me tell y'all something about the Tennessee Titans. They are for real on fucking defense. I just got to watch my Raiders face the Titans on Game Pass, and I'm gonna tell you, man, them Titans, man, ain't nothing to fuck with, man. I mean, on defense, like defensively, I think we actually ran into a juggernaut, and people probably just didn't realize it, man, because they can't look past that the Titans are this rebuilding team. But I really think that was the best defense that we're going to face before we face the Eagles. I mean, and so I'm starting to feel a lot more better about last week's game than I did before for the offensive side, because I definitely think we ran into a really good defensive team in the Tennessee Titans, man. So big ups to the Tennessee Titans for getting that one done. No doubt about it. Now, offensively, like I said, I was just really fucking impressed this week with the way these boys fought back. One thing I just kept on thinking, man, I was like, it's too good to be true for the Lions to be down 31-3, man. I was like, there's just no fucking way the Packers are going to bury them like this, especially with that fucking defense that they had, that horrid-ass defense that they have. I said, there's no way we're going to stay down. And when you got an offensive unit like ours, man, you essentially never in my opinion, give up. And that's something that I think people really learned this week, is that, you can't give up on this fucking offense. And one thing for me, I'm absolutely having fun watching Matthew Stafford this year. I don't know about you guys. I'm actually having fun watching Matthew Stafford play, man. Because for the first time, it's like everything with the offense, man, as far as the passing goes, it's like, it's a lot more funner to watch without Megatron, if you could believe it or not. Like, I'm having a lot more fun watching this offense without Megatron. And, by the way, big shout out to Megatron. I finally caught Dancing with the Stars last week. I didn't have any time to make a video. I was going to try to talk about it. I'm going to see how he do this week, and I might, if I have time this week, which is not certain, maybe I'll make a recap of what he's doing on there. But he's doing very well so far. So the people who didn't watch him on Dance with the Stars yet, I will let you know right now he's doing pretty well. He did a Family Matters routine last week. Urkel, the dude that played Urkel, Jaleel White was on there. That shit was funny as hell, man. It was cool as fuck. It was just a cool ass segment right there. But anyways, back to the game. Yeah, I'm having fun watching his offense. I'm having a lot of fun watching Marvin Jones play the game of football. God damn, this nigga's a fucking monster. I think they said 2 out of the top. I've been paying attention to I don't play fantasy football, but I've been paying attention to fantasy points lately, because it's kind of a good stat to look at when it comes to how guys are performing in the fantasy realm, like, just because they do yards and touchdowns. And Marvin Jones led everybody. He had 32. He was the only motherfucker over 30 points this week. Stafford was third with 26. Guess what? Guess who he was over? Aaron Rodgers, bitch ass. He outdueled Aaron Rodgers today. Believe it or not. But Marvin Jones, man, dude, this motherfucker is a goddamn steal. This motherfucker Marvin Jones is a goddamn steal right now. Like, he is balling out there. Fucking balling, making big plays. He's already almost halfway over, halfway to 1,000 yards. He'll probably get there before the Texans game, man, on the 30th, man. He probably needs like another 150 to 200 yard game, and he will get one of those, at least 150 between now and then. I mean, he might get one against the Bears for all we know next week. And I know for damn sure he's going to get one in one of them 3 games in that homestand. But Marvin Jones just been balling, man. I've really had fun watching him as well. It's refreshing because, like, I kind of like the way he plays better. I think he's going to last longer than Megatron, too. Because he's kind of more finesse where he don't really get roughed up like that. Like the thing about Calvin Johnson, he's a lot like Anquan Bolden, very physical receiver, going to take a lot of bumps. Like Marvin Jones is just more of a speedster. Like he's more of a tall ass Randy Moss type, and he mossing motherfuckers out there right now. Like Marvin Jones making a name for himself right now in the NFL. You know, if we were winning right now, he'd be getting a lot more attention than what he is right now. Like I said, I was just in awe of seeing this dude on top of the fantasy points, like 32. I mean, he fucking raped Demetrius Randall, bitch ass, who came up with that, what I thought was more of a fumble than an interception off of Ebron. Yeah, we got your ass back, and we gave you an even worse day than that was only Ebron. That was Ebron's only bad play in the entire game. You know, but you had a series of bad plays, Demetrius Randall. A series of fucking plays where your ass was trash as fuck. We was gutting your ass with fucking Marvin Jones out there today, man. Matthew Stafford, like I said, he got that chemistry with him right now. It was good not to see any drops. Not that, like I said, that wasn't that big of a deal to me the first couple of weeks when it came to him. Like I wasn't mad. I was a little bit frustrated just because I don't like seeing drop passes at all. But I really wasn't mad at Marvin Jones for dropping them passes the last couple of weeks. But this week, man, he had 188 yards last week, 8 catches. This week, six catches for 205 yards. I mean, the dude is unbelievable right now. And that was the thing. The reason why he's a steal because they wasn't talking about this dude in free agency like that. They was more focused on his teammate Mohamed Sanu, with Cincinnati. And by the way, with Cincinnati right now, Andy Dalton definitely misses Sanu and Marvin Jones right now. That's all I can say about that. He is missing them two motherfuckers right now. I don't know how Cincinnati let both of them niggas get away. I don't know how. But anyways, back to this. Marvin Jones wasn't even advertised like to be like he was one of the top 10 free agent wide receivers, but not one of the top 10 or top 20 free agents. Period. Like the Lions grabbed the steal. This is why I trust Bob Quinn, because this is a Bob Quinn decision to bring him over here. You know what I'm saying? He brought this nigga in under the radar like a motherfucker, and now we got him. And he making a name for himself here in Detroit. If he stays healthy, we're going to win a Super Bowl with this motherfucker as our receiver, too. Because that's how good he's playing right now, dog. He's an overall number 1. Okay? Just getting it done right now, man. And I felt like the only thing... See, I'll talk about it with defense, but let me just bring up his name right now. George Iloka from the Cincinnati Bengals now is really showing that we should have got that nigga. We should have got that nigga. It is really showing right now. Ebron. Wow. Ebron right now, man. Ebron is the number 2 receiver on the team to me. He's the number 2. Stafford is really comfortable with this nigga, and this nigga is stepping up his game big time this year. He's gotten to the point where he's a good route runner now. He's running wide receiver routes. Sometimes you can't even tell sometimes if he's a tight end or a receiver. I mean, wide receiver. Like, this nigga is dominating the fucking middle too. He was holding the middle out of the fucking Packers defense, man. Had a big game today. The only bad thing about him was he was coming in and out injuries. But like I said, I think that we're lucky to even have him on the field the first 3 games of the season. Because I remember training camp, dog, before preseason started. When we lost this motherfucker, I thought we was going to lose him for the whole goddamn season. And the fact that he's playing, he was ready to go for game 1 of the regular season against the Colts a couple of weeks ago. Man, that is just fantastic, man. And he's really stepped up his game this year. Really stepped up his game this year, you know what I'm saying? He's got almost 20 catches already. 16 right now, I think, total for him. He has stepped up his game. Ebron is, and motherfuckers really got to stop using the draft picks to make their point about it. Because there's still some motherfuckers, Lion fans or not, there's still some motherfuckers who still bringing up who was behind him, who got drafted behind him, and all this other shit. Ebron right now is turning into a goddamn good pick for us. He really is. He's turning into a goddamn good pick. And like I said, that one play, man, that Demetrius Randall fucking play, fuck that play, man. Sometimes that shit happens. It rarely happens in a game where someone gets the ball snatched from. It was just more of a heads up play, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta give credit to Randall for that shit. But it wasn't like, you know, it was devastating for Ebron. Sorry, y'all. A little bit tired making this video. I'm trying to knock it out, man, because I'm not really going to have time to make it tomorrow. At all, like I had the last couple of Mondays, man. I really need to knock this video out. So I'm making this like as I'm like half asleep right now. Obviously, it sounds a little bit like I got some energy, but I really don't. This water's helping me from not yawning too much in this video, but you'll probably hear some yawns from me. Please, every now and then on my videos, like, some of y'all that's been listening to my videos, y'all know I'll be yawning sometimes, man, because I'll be doing them, like, an hour before I go to sleep and shit, you know, so, but yeah, man, this fucking offense was potent. I liked how Tate stepped up today. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Tate this week, man. I'm using his real name, Tate. I'm only gonna use that shit when he performs bad. Right now, I think he recognized that people was on his ass and he stepped up his fucking play. He stepped up his fucking play this week, man. So I need Tate to play like that every week, though, man. Not just this week. I need you to play like that every fucking week. Just worry about your game. Don't worry about the other shit. Like, Tate got to get them distractions out of his fucking mind. Just play the fucking game. Focus on your job, dog. And that's it, man. You still one of the best receivers in the game if you just focus on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you did this week, man. Don't be a hoe ass nigga like you was last week, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe you did that shit in front of Kid Rock, by the way. After watching that fucking highlight film of last week's game, seeing that Kid Rock was there and you perform like that in front of Kid Rock, man, you should be damned ashamed of yourself, man. When you performing like that in front of Kid Rock, man. And as far as Anquan Bolden goes, I want to see a little bit more. See, it's been very inconsistent with what we've seen out of Anquan Bolden as far as the use of him. I saw a lot of him last week. He was featured a lot last week. But this Colts game, this Packers game is like, what the fuck? Why don't we see him as much? Because we could have definitely used him today. And by the way, I think Anquan Bolden, under the radar, made Ebron a better receiver too. Under the radar. I told y'all, I think he was going to help fucking Ebron. Like a motherfucker, man. For real. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the receivers. Cut Andre Roberts' ass. Nigga garbage. Bring up Jace Billingsley. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying that. Cut Andre Roberts and bring up Jace Billingsley. Shit. Goddamn. As far as this offense goes, man. The running game and the offensive line. Let's start with the running game. I was mad as fuck that Theo Reddick was the feature back. I was like, damn, man, why you keep using fucking Theo Reddick, man? Like, why? Why do you keep using that nigga? And I like Theo Reddick too, man. I mean, Theo Reddick is a good pass catcher. That's what he's for. It's not really a feature back, dude. Like, they had him getting all these fucking snaps and shit, when in reality, man, you need to be bringing up Zach Zenner so he could share the snaps with Dwayne Washington, who looked like a savage out there in the short amount of carries that we saw him get. If you had, like, I don't even know why the Lions think this is their choice right now, but it's really not your fucking choice. We need him now because Abdullah's gone. And by the way, with Abdullah, man, I'm getting sick of his fucking injuries, dog. I know people ain't trying to be hard on him and shit, but I'm about to be. I'm about to be, because I can't tolerate these fucking injuries from this nigga no more, man. He is too fucking injury prone for my ass. I don't care how good a motherfucker is. I like Amir Abdullah, but your ass is way too injury prone, dog. What you saw, like, it's just like Javid Best. He's like Javid Best 2.0 right now. What use are you if you're not going to be out there, man? This is why I want Zach Zenner and Dwayne Washington carry this fucking rock. Let Theo Reddick just be a pass catcher. That's his comfort zone. Let him do that. As far as the running game goes, some of the play calling in the first half was kind of shot. That I didn't really like it, but it improved as the game went along. It did. It improved once they got Dwayne Washington in there. It improved. But we need a 100-yard rusher too, man. Holy shit. Do we need a 100-yard rusher? As far as the offensive line goes, holy shit. This offensive line. Holy shit. It was a mix. It was a mixed bag today. But overall, I'm still very impressed with the offensive line season to season. And like I think Tom Brenneman or Charles Davis said, this is gonna be a very, very good offensive line. The only problem is Uncle Luke Laker Thomason ass. This guy's garbage. I'm getting tired of him. He's not a guy that you should be patient with. I heard on the broadcast they were like, you got to be patient with him. And I'm just like, no. No. Not at all. Outside of him, everyone else is pretty much doing their job. Like Riley Reef and Warford, the right side is starting to become a really strong part of the line. Like Warford it started last year. He's starting to get back into his 2013 mode. You know what I'm saying? I think he's still one of the better guards in the league right now, especially when he plays like the way he did today. Just that whole right side was flawless. Now the left side, Taylor Decker had maybe about 2 plays where he got blown up. But overall, I've still been impressed with him, and a lot of this has got to do with he has got to take on Laker Thompson's garbage. I'm getting so fucking sick and tired of this shit with Laker Thompson bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to make Taylor Decker look worse than what he really is. Taylor Decker, the only thing Taylor Decker needs to really improve on that I already see is he's got to pick up these blitzes a lot better from that side, from the linebackers, those outside pass rushers. He's got to really pick up on that a lot better, because that's kind of a weakness that I'm seeing out of him right now. Because his hands are kind of short, his arms. And he's got it might take the offseason for him to key up on this, but he's got to make some adjustments there. But overall, man, this guy's going to be a Pro Bowler like year in, year out. Or every other year or some shit. He's a star, man. I'm overall impressed with Taylor Decker. Let me grade the offense real quick. Matthew Stafford, another A from him. Almost gave him an A+, but that fucking first half, boy, just no execution. But the way he fought today, he showed a lot of heart. Like I said, I'm having fun watching Stafford this season, man. Stafford is really playing. Because he's got a lot to prove, man. I mean, he's playing like that. I mean, he's putting this team on his fucking back right now. Him and Marvin Jones and Ebron. Like, they're putting this team on their fucking back right now. I feel bad for him, man, because he's really been like a top 3 quarterback this year already. Like, he's turned into a top 3 quarterback, but the thing about him is he's not putting W's up. And that's pretty much the way people are judging Stafford now, putting up W's. And 1 and 2, you're not going to get recognized for shit being 1 and 2. And I feel bad for him because he deserves to be a lot better. I mean, his record deserves to be a lot better. And he deserves a Super Bowl title. If there's anybody that deserves a Super Bowl title, I think it's him. You know what I'm saying? He deserves one. Like I said, I'm going to give Stafford an A today. I was borderline on giving him an A-, but I don't think he was trash today. So, you know, in a lot of different areas, so I'll give him an A. The receiving corps, because they stepped up a lot today, didn't drop any passes really. Going to give them an A-. You know, that's my highest grade, I think, since week 1 for them. It was definitely a great step up at a receiving corps today. My only problem was Andre Roberts' bitch ass because he ain't really show the fuck up. Theo Reddick was getting a lot of touches today as well, receiving the football. I thought that they utilized him well today because nobody could cover that nigga when he gets that space. Can't nobody cover that nigga in open space, man. So, running game, if they would have got it started a little earlier, but I'll probably get at like a C to C-, somewhere in there. Offensive line, because Stafford had time today. And year to year, I'm impressed. I'm struggling with this one because I'm decided between a B or a B-, and a C+. I'm going to go with B-. Going to go with B- for the offensive line. Overall, as the offense, I'm going to give them a B today. Just left too much out on the field in the first half, man. They would have did that. It would have been perfect. Defensively, oh, shit. Oh, my God. Terrell Austin, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Some of this is on Terrell Austin, and some of this is just on the lack of talent that we have, man. I mean, we just don't have any talent right now. It's really showing the fuck up. Because a lot of this has got to do with Mark Mayhew not providing no depth to this roster. Bum-ass picks, you know, Alex Carter not even on the fucking team right now. Shit like that. Man. Injuries, man, but I'm a little bit just being honest here, man. I really didn't even want to put it on fucking injuries because, like, it just, I don't know. Like, some of this was just, man, it was mind-boggling today, man. Really mind-boggling today. And really kind of disturbing what I saw out there today. Because the best unit on our team is supposed to be the defensive line, yet there was no pressure to speak of. Now, it probably really tells you a lot about how good Ziggy Ansah is, because we were getting no fucking pressure on Aaron Rodgers the whole fucking game. the whole fucking game. I saw Kerry Hyder get to him again. But outside of him, man, I just really wasn't seeing no fucking pressure. So it looks like this defensive line is still going to need some work. They're not quite there like I thought they was, man. But it's out of the defensive units, it's still the least of our problems. But man, I think some of that was because Terrell Austin was holding back on the play calling as far as rushing. Because I kind of understand, because like when you play an offense like this, it really is really hard to defend sometimes. Man, Tahir Whitehead was garbage today. The best linebacker out there was actually Calvin Noy, man, believe it or not. Calvin Noy was actually, and that's not saying much because he wasn't even that good his damn self today. But out of the linebackers, I think he outplayed Tahir Whitehead. Whitehead, I was disturbed by how trash he was. Maybe a lot of it had to do with the fact that he just really ain't got no help this year around him, you know. I would probably defend him on that, but I really don't like defending him on that, but I kind of have to. Because they really don't got nobody right now. In the secondary, it was even more trash. Get rid of Never Lost an Ass. That nigga it should not be the starting corner here next season. No way, no how. Quandre Diggs was horrible, even though he had that deflection, but that was about it. And Slay, what the fuck, dude? I mean, Slay is, I don't know. Maybe Slay is having another slow start like he did last year, but he's letting these fucking receivers moss his ass, man, for real. Jordy Nelson was owning this thing. And by the way, Jordy Nelson, the only Packer that I fucking respect. Real talk. He really is. He's the only fucking Packer that I respect. Real talk. Because I'm going to tell you something. He made Aaron Rodgers' career, and it's showing up right now. Without Jordy Nelson today, Aaron Rodgers, no way he throws more than 2 touchdowns today. He doesn't. Jordy Nelson made this nigga's career. And I think I'm probably one of the only people that said that, and one of the only people that's smart enough to recognize that shit. It was proven today. He made Aaron Rodgers' career. It is the exact opposite for us. Matthew Stafford, some of y'all Calvin Johnson defenders ain't gonna like me saying this, but fuck y'all if y'all don't. Matthew Stafford made Calvin Johnson's career because I thought about it. If Calvin Johnson played with someone like Jay Cutler, let's say Jay Cutler, he would not be half the receiver that he ended up becoming once Stafford got there. Stafford made Calvin Johnson's career. And the reason why I could say that today more than I could in the past is because look at what he's doing now without Calvin Johnson and a lot of guys that nobody even fucking recognizes. Look at fucking Marvin Jones this year compared to the way he was in Cincinnati. Yeah. I'm telling you. I might actually talk about that in a separate video. Stafford making Megatron's career. You know what I'm saying? I think he did. Defensively, man, I want to see Miles Killebrew in there. Now, I'm like 2 ways with Miles Killebrew right now. Either they could continue to hold him out like this, where they possibly. My thinking is they could bulk him up and turn him into a linebacker, because he's more of a tackling machine and he's limited on coverage. I think I might rather see him playing linebacker, but it'll take an off season for him to bulk up though. But, I mean, I still won't mind seeing what he can do at safety. But, I mean, right now, we have no strong safeties right now that's doing that good for him not to even be getting a game time. I'd rather just see him struggle. At least we all know he's a fucking rookie learning his way around. He needs game experience and reps, man. For real. Another fucking addition. I hated that Antoine Williams didn't play this game either. That annoys the shit out of me because Antoine Williams probably would have been the best linebacker out there today. Also on the defensive line, A'Shawn Robinson, it might be time for him to fucking start. It might be time for A'Shawn Robinson to fucking start. It might be time. Might be time. Let me grade the defense, man. Defensive line, man. Oh my God. Shit. These are going to be some failing fucking grades here. D+. Linebacker core, F. Secondary, F. Defense, D-. Just, I mean, no, I'm going to give them a D because they did hold Rodgers and the boys down in the second half. But it was too late for me. It was just too late for me, man. Terrell Austin, get this fucking shit together, man, because we got the fucking Bears next week, and that turns my attention to the goddamn Bears. I see Packer fans week 17, last week of the season. We're gonna be a different team by the time we see y'all. Y'all still trash as fuck. Don't let this gang think y'all back or some shit. Our defense is patched up, injured as fuck. Horrible as fuck. This improved nothing for y'all. Now, Care Bears next week. What do I want to see? And by the way, I'm ready for this hate week, man. I'm so tired right now. I want to get this hate week video out of the way right now. I might have to wait, man, until I get up. It might be the first thing I do in the morning is make that hate week video. Because this video is not going to be out anyways because I have to put the Shameless clips together. Shameless is going to be a big part of this hate week for me. That show Shameless on Showtime. It's going to be a big part of this hate week for me because Judah tried bitch ass last year. After the game had ended, he started making these claims about how Chicago's this really clean city, flawless, and Detroit's this really dirty city, and using old pictures from that was his whole hate week thing for that last hate week of the season was about Detroit being this really shitty ass city and Chicago being this really clean city. False advertising like a motherfucker. So I got a show. It's called Shameless, and it's gonna pretty much put the bid all of that shit. So at the end of this video, y'all get to see what the hell I'm talking about. So I gotta put that shit together. I'm gonna wait until I get up. Be the first thing I do before I start working. And put that shit together. And y'all gonna enjoy it. I think y'all gonna enjoy this shit. Real talk. I think y'all gonna enjoy this shit. Next week, Care Bears. We should be able to win this game. Go 2-2. Another reason why I'm not mad is because I look ahead. We should be able to be 2-2. We lose this game, Caldwell. I know I've been saying fire Caldwell and it's been unrealistic, but we lose this game. Caldwell got to go right after this game because that's the problem. Shouldn't be losing to the goddamn Care Bears. A 1-3 start, that means 3 fucking straight losses. He's got to go. He's got to go. If we lose to Brian fucking Hoyer and end our fucking streak, I'm gonna come in here and light up the fucking Lions' ass and Caldwell like I did last week. Y'all saw how heated I was last week. Expect more of that if we lose to these bastards next week. Now, I don't think we're losing to them. The way Stafford in this offense is playing, it's going to take some injuries on the offensive side in order for us not to be effective. The way Stafford been holding motherfuckers right now, they ain't got a fucking chance. Now, I'm going to say this, though. As garbage as Hoyer is, I think he could get a touchdown or 2 off our fucking sad-ass passing defense. I think he can. I think he can in this game. So it's going to be interesting. Their defense is so fucking trash. They don't have a chance against our offense. Most of our games have been close against the Bears, and this one could still be. But I think that this one needs to be. I think the Lions need to take a more business approach with this motherfucker and wrap it up in the first half, just like the Packers did to us. I think we need to wrap this shit up in the first half. We need to wrap this shit up in the first half, for real. We don't need to play around. Our first 3 games, have come down to the fucking wire. And I think we're getting tired of seeing the cardiac cats bullshit, especially when we're not winning these games. This cardiac cat shit gotta fucking go right now. I want to see a straight up win, ugly as fuck, the game being ugly as fuck. Fucking blowout. That's what I want. Defensively, all I gotta say is hold up, because we gotta get ready for that tough ass homestand. And that homestand's looking awfully tough right now. Now, I'm not a believer in Carson Wentz. I'll talk more about this next week. I'm not a believer in Carson Wentz, but what I am a believer in is that goddamn Eagles defense. Not a believer in Wentz, because there's not a lot of game footage on. He hasn't taken a loss yet. And I hope we give him his first one when he plays here. He hasn't had a loss yet. When rookies don't get losses, man, they ain't got no game tape. Okay. This defense is real. I think that Eagles defense is real, though. Mainly because I believe in Jim Schwartz. The motherfucker never should have been fired here in the first place. I know the team did quit on him in 2013, but Jim Schwartz should have still been our fucking head coach. Because I felt like Jim Schwartz wasn't done accomplishing what the fuck he needed to accomplish. I was against that firing back in 2013, by the way. I was against it. You know what I'm saying? I was against that shit. Give Jim Schwartz that 2014 defense in the way Stafford playing right now. So Jim Schwartz is gonna be ready for us in that week. I'm kind of scared of that game. The only winnable game looking like the Rams. It was an impressive win, by the way, for them on the road against the Bucks. That's kind of got me shaking my boots a little bit. But the only realistic, I think, game that we could really drop is the Redskins one. Because people allowed themselves to really get fooled by the Redskins 0-2 start. You saw it today. Kirk Cousins got too much talent to not be that good. So, yeah. So, that's going to do it for this video, man. This shameless footage that you're about to see is based on the nickname some of y'all Lion fans been calling out, Section 8 Field. And it got me thinking, like, Section 8, man. There's no show that illustrates this shit better than fucking Shameless. A fucking Section 8 family called the Gallaghers living in the fucking ghetto ass South Side, man. On the South Side of Chicago. And these motherfuckers are ghetto as fuck. So, I'm gonna play some clips, man. From I didn't see a lot. I stopped around season 5, but they got a new season coming out. The only reason I thought of Shameless because I was watching Showtime sometime last week, and they was advertising a new season was starting next week. So I was like, wait a minute, Shameless. I could use this for Bears Week. I just got to get the clips. So you know I got the hookups usually with the clips or whatever. Got the clips from my girl, Lindsay Lasanti. Thank you, by the way, Sports Warehouse. Thank you, as always, baby. So, yeah, man. Yeah, so this show just illustrates that shit. So, I'm using it for the Hate Week as well. The Hate Week video. That's going to be up probably. This all should probably be up later today. Sure, I'll be up later today. I love going back and forth with Judah Tribe, man. It's this is one of my favorite hate weeks. One of my favorite hate weeks in the TTC, by the way, was his name. I'm JP of the New Orleans Saints. Man, check out Jamal Seaton, the Saints guy, man. He came out my nigga Hitman hard as fuck, but this nigga funny as hell, man. He funny as hell, man. I was watching his other videos. His shit was funny as hell. I'll tell you right now, man, the Saints-Falcons hate week in the TTC is always the best to me, man. You got these country southern ass niggas, man. They be talking so much shit against each other, man. That Saints-Falcons rivalry, that's a really good underrated rivalry, man. I'm looking forward to that Monday Night Football game tonight. Fuck that fucking debate, by the way, with Trump's billions and billions and millions and millions of dollars. And by the way, if Hillary Clinton's the fucking president, we're fucking screwed. I actually feel a lot safer with fucking Trump as the president for some fucking reason. Because Hillary Clinton, man, that's a fucking scary sight if she becomes president. But this ain't a political discussion, so let me end it right there. But also, big shout out to my girls. Yasmin Green said she will be at this Bears game on Sunday, so it'll be her first Lion game of the season. She's going to be traveling there with the rest of the girls from Detroit. They're going to this game again. And they're going to own their whole section like they did last year. They was telling me they was owning the shit out of their section, man. They was bullying people and shit. The weather probably going to cooperate next week. It's an early October day. Should be nice. I was thinking about going to this game, but I'm not. Because the Houston game just really got me, like, not wanting to travel. For real, man. Because I know I'm going to Houston at the end of the month, so, the end of October. So, I was just like, man. I was just like, man. Hell no, man. My money been tight too, so. But I hope you girls enjoy. I hope y'all own the shit out of Section 8 field again. Bring that luck that you always bring to the game. Enjoy yourselves, man. Kieran too. Kieran and Lori. Kieran Scarpello, Lori. All the girls, man. Just enjoy the game, man. Just enjoy it. Bridget. I believe she from Chicago, so Bridget, I believe she gonna provide the hospitality for him. But yeah, and also shout out to all my commenters, man. Last week, man, I really enjoyed commenting on y'all stuff, and I won't mention y'all by name like I usually do because I don't want to do that every single fucking week. But y'all know I got love for y'all anyways. So what I plan on doing with that is either I will shout y'all out sometime in the middle of the season, maybe after the Thanksgiving game, and then I'll do it again after our last game of the season. I'll definitely do it after the last game of the season. Unless it's like a few guys that I really, really want to shout out, like my boy Rod Shooter, Predator Kingdom, Ray Moore, Austin Rich, first black man on the planet, like guys like that, man, who've been really supportive of my shit. Cedric, guys like that, I definitely want to shout out Ghetto Pat. I know he ready for this hate week. Kobe Lab, all them niggas, man. So just a big shout out to y'all, man. But I'm gonna end this video right here. Enjoy the shameless clips and look forward to the hate week video. All right, y'all. Peace.
Hog butcher for the world. City of the big shoulders. Here is a tall, bold slugger set vivid against the little soft cities. Building, breaking, rebuilding. The Chicago Bears entered the 2014 season with the goal of a Super Bowl. They ended the year with a 5-11 record and a new head coach and general manager. Building, breaking, rebuilding. 2014 was not a year to remember, but it taught the Bears lessons that are impossible to forget. Perseverance, sacrifice, teamwork. It is the character of a champion. It is the character of this city.
Like I said, I never let up on the season. All people talking about tanking and stuff, but I really do think, man, we just need that one win to get us going. You know what I'm saying? The schedule gets a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? But we just need that one win to get us over, and it's going to come against those down the toilet Lions next week, man. We need this. All right, it's your boy Judah Tribe. I'll catch you on Hate Week against those sorry-ass the toilet Lions. All right, peace. Congratulations, Dallas Cowboys.
I'm raising 5 kids, and I didn't miss last week. What's your excuse? Shut the fuck up!
All out into the pattern, and over the middle, it's caught inside the 5. Dez Bryant, touchdown, Cowboys.
For the young man in his first touchdown pass.
For all of you who are too fucking busy, this is what happened last week on Shameless.
What the fuck you looking at?
Hi.
Fiona! What? Mike.
Oh, what is this, Saw? On a Sunday morning?
Mike, your real name?
Yeah. I mean Michael, but yeah, I'm Mike.
Ever steal a car?
What?
Ever burn your blood-soaked clothes in the yard?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. You ready to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I'll be back around 6. Don't set the house on fire. Just kidding. Really?
Oh yeah, just wait till my mom paints her face.
Not much virginity binning action on Sunday morning.
What are you up to now?
725.
Wow.
Jumbo Johnson. Guy sounds like he could be kind of scary.
Or just really fat.
Can't be scarier than my mom's new boyfriend, Gary. At least this guy's prepared to pay for it.
Anybody bid on me yet?
No, but not surprising with the minimum bid you set. $1 million.
You can only sell it once. Makes it an extremely rare commodity. Scarcity equals value. Basic economics.
You think I'm selling myself short?
Well, in your case, it's kind of false advertising.
By like a couple dozen dudes.
You aren't really going to call that Jumbo Johnson, are you?
Probably not.
Ugh, it's not fair. My retarded brother is a year younger than me, and he's already sprouting pit hair.
Hey, you're lucky. At least you can fool around and not worry about birth control.
When did you ever worry about birth control, Ellie?
It's embarrassing. I'm 13.
Come on, let's get slutty and head over to the arcade. Troll for high school boys. That'll cheer you up.
Fiona?
Bears game. She's banging some dude from work. We get free cups.
Well, okay. Good luck.
Great dip, Fiona.
Thanks. Oh, looks yummy. Artichoke?
Yeah, and jalapeno.
Family recipe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, Stick! Catch!
Stick?
Oh, well, Mike was a bit overweight as a kid.
A bit. Push him over, he'd roll.
So when he started losing the weight, we started calling him Stick.
That is not why. And it's not Stick, it's the Stick.
No.
Okay.
No. Don't tell that story, Jane.
So here's the deal. Mikey's first girlfriend, Emily, from down the block. She was this, like, scrawny little girl until one summer, boom! All of a sudden, she's got, like, this smoking little bod.
Jane, stop it.
Stop what?
I'm just telling Fiona about Emily and the Stick.
No!
So anyway,
No, come on.
This girl, she's got
Don't-
legs like up to here.
Don't listen to a
Nike
word
is
she
this,
says. She's
fat-
still just trying to get even with me for sending a clip into America's Funniest Home Videos.
Well, that's because that was not funny, Mikey.
A couple million people thought it was funny.
Well,
Jane.
You were on Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah, she used to, when she was a baby, imitate our dog,
Mike,
right?
we have
You had to sew the tail
So
on her
anyway,
feet.
here's the deal. So Emily comes over to use our pool, right? And she's got this like itty bitty little bikini on. I bet you remember, don't you? And it barely covers up.
Chicken war!
Right.
Come on, piggyback, come on.
I want to hear the thing about the stairs.
No, you don't. It's all lies. All right,
Okay.
jump up, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, here's the marshal sneaking down the sidelines. Holy sake, he's out of position.
You get something to eat? What? No. Fuck no.
Tony brought him back. He's been asleep the whole time. I tried to wake him, but he's out cold.
Believe me, he's not sleeping. Great. Now this? Needles?
He's really sick.
Oh, he's sick, all right.
I don't think he can make it downstairs. He won't be any trouble.
No.
I don't get a vote?
Not really, no. I'm gonna call Kev, and he's gonna help me find a park bench somewhere far, far away to dump him.
He's dying.
No, he's killing himself. There's a difference.
I can take care of him.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fine. But you brought him home. He's your puppy. He makes a mess on the rug, you're cleaning it up.
Thank you, son.
Debbie, that is not the outfit that we picked out for your first day, and you are so not leaving here in that.
I borrowed it from Mandy.
Clearly.
You do realize that I'm in middle school now, right?
Yeah, not stripper school. Go change. Somebody get that? Mandy, she's 13. She's not working a bedroom at the Mustang Ranch.
Yeah, like you never wore a short skirt when you were her age.
Jeez, V, she's just trying to help. I'll get it.
Can you take Liam tomorrow, too?
Not sure yet. Those Fruits of Islam people on 4th have a free daycare. If I say I hate Whitey, I bet they'll watch him for a few hours.
So is Lip getting serious about Mandy Skinkovich?
Nice.
Oh, shit, Mandy. I'm sorry. You know I would have never said that to your face. Should I apologize or leave? I'm gonna leave.
You and I both know you're not entitled to shit.
Patrick?
You remember my sons, Desmond and Warren?
What are you doing here?
Just a quick walk through to assess repair. Shouldn't take too long.
I'll be quicker if you just left.
You're the ones that are gonna be leaving.
Assuming your bullshit will stands up in court.
Probate hearings on Thursday.
This Thursday?
Why prolong the inevitable? I'm gonna need you out on Saturday so I can spray the place with insecticide, rip up this piss carpet, and, make it livable. Boys, start upstairs.
We've got kids living here, and you're just gonna throw us out? How do you sleep at night?
Don't blame your miserable goddamn lives on me.
Really nothing? I've been brewing that line for weeks.
Mom's period day is tomorrow.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
Oh, come on. V, you only got so much in the hard drive. Remembering your mom's menstrual cycle is not a top priority. Can we go to Walgreens, get a pee stick?
Honestly?
No, lie to me. I hear it makes marriages thrive. Eat. I'll get a pee stick, we'll call your mom, and we'll watch her take a piss. It'll be fun.
Mickey getting married. Does that make sense to you?
What sense needs to be made? Someone's pregnant, someone got him pregnant, and that's why marriage was invented.
They've been going out long?
Who knows? I wasn't in on the courting or the fucking.
So where'd they meet?
She works at Garden Springs Spa, if you call jerking off random dudes working.
Is she pretty?
Well, on the dead-eyed Russian hand whore scale, I'd say she'd rate about a 7.
Choo-choo. Baby. You have sweet and low?
I do not.
It's okay. I always keep some in my wallet. Just have to replace this one.
feel so honored to be invited to your mistress' porch. When will you invite me inside for scones?
No time soon. Listen, I'm thinking about taking a little vacation in Michigan.
I hope it's not to commandeer a shipment of cars.
I'm thinking of going back to medical school.
In Michigan?
I quit before I could finish, and I only have a couple semesters left to get my degree, so...
So not a vacation?
Not exactly, no.
So why the step starter? Why don't tell me that from the beginning?
It's stutter step, okay? I was testing the waters first. It's good for me and for you. I'll be keeping out of trouble, keep my nose clean.
In Michigan?
Yes. I mean, we can go up there, drive around. I mean, great food, excellent cheese, truth.
Yeah, good luck convincing her to move.
Fiona?
Stefania, porra, your wife! Cadê meu molequinho? Cadê meu molequinho?
Wait, but if I do, you're on board.
Why is it you think I am in charge, huh?
Taj.
I'm not the one who's in charge. Are you in charge? You're in charge.
Taj.
I go where I'm supposed to go and do what I'm supposed to do. Okay, if I do those things, I stay out of trouble. I suggest you do the same.
Just admit it. Just this once. Fucking admit it. You feel better now? Feel like a man? Feel better now?
Oh, just the man I was hoping to run into.
I can't see you anymore. I'm with Mandy now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have started up with you again.
You're not serious.
She's good for me, and you're not. And, yeah. That's all. What's with him?
No idea. He's been weird all day.
You plagiarized Nelson Mandela.
Who?
The MIT application essay.
You think I should have wrote it myself?
No. I think you shouldn't have applied to colleges for me without asking me.
I did ask you. I asked you like 100 times to get the applications in, and you ignored me.
For a reason.
What reason? That you're an idiot? That you want to waste your life laying around in this shithole neighborhood forever? You have any idea how much stuff I had to steal and sell to pay those application fees? It was a huge pain in the ass, and I did it for you, so you could be a little bit nicer about it. You know, you might even want to say thank you.
Mandy, I thought that was you.
Fuck you doing here?
Re-enrolling. So, I know you're seeing Lip, but like I told him, I think it's great.
You talked to Lip?
I came by last Tuesday to say hi. I didn't come inside. Lip didn't want me inside because, you know, didn't want to upset you.
Well, why would I be upset?
Oh, you wouldn't? Forget it. Just meant I'm happy for you guys.
Who's this?
Hey, Mandy. It's Karen Jackson. I just wanted to call and say thank you for applying to colleges for Lip.
What?
My mom kind of sucks these days, so it'll be awesome to have somewhere new to go. And all I have to do is poke one hole in a condom, and he'll do whatever I say forever. I mean, we learned that from last time.
Fuck you.
Oh, you mean like all three of us? Yeah, I could be down for that. Do you want me to ask Lip next time we do it?
I saw her.
Saw her or fucked her? If you've got a problem with me being here, just say so. I don't want to be somewhere that I'm not wanted, so man up. Tell me.
I have a problem with you being here. You act like we had a conversation,
Never happened. That I said it was okay for you to leave your stuff here and show up uninvited, do my laundry, and act like my wife, but we never had that conversation. Did we? I never asked you to be here.
I don't fucking deserve this.
I'm sorry that I took up with your husband. Even if you didn't want him, it's just a terrible thing for a mother to do. There's so many ways I wish I could have been a better mother to you. I hope you can forgive me, Karen. I hope we can start over. Because I love you so very much. I love you so much.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mom. It's Lep. He wants to meet at the park.
Oh, are you seeing Lip again?
I hope so.
Where'd you hit?
Girl at school?
Don't forget to check for hair behind the grill. Call Manny about the windshield.
Hi, Mandy. Nice tam.
Thanks. How you been?
Good. Ian's still missing. Have you heard from him? Nothing? Not even a call or text?
Sorry.
So you want to know how Lip's doing?
Not really.
He's in college.
Good for him.
This is a bunch of bills, chink delivery menus, and press-on mail coupons. What mailboxes you robbed? The Dearborn Projects?
Apartment complex over by Rush. There's an ATM card.
Congratulations, it has no fucking PIN number. What are you gonna do, rob the same mailboxes every day until they send the PIN? Hey, you. This is all you made yesterday.
I give you everything.
220 bucks. How many Johnsons you squash?
17?
That's like 12 bucks a wank. Who's at the door?
Debbie Gallagher?
What's she want?
She was looking for Ian.
Seen him?
Why do you care?
Don't.
She said Lip was doing good in college.
Hey, babe. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
Come here.
Ah, Christ! Close the damn door! Nobody wants to see that mandingo shit. Fuck! Yeah. Slipped.
Yeah, hurry up, I need to use the toilet.
You Blake?
Yes?
You're moving now, Blake. You're moving tonight.
Excuse me?
I don't excuse you, you sick bitch. I don't excuse you because you're hot or because you're blonde or because of what you've got between your legs. Come take a look. You see that? They're digging your grave. And you want to be gone before they get down to 6 feet. How's it going, boys?
Good. We dug the Berlanti grave in what, 2 hours? But this dirt is nice and soft. Going a lot faster.
Tick-tock, kid fucker.
$200? No reason to waste a perfectly good grave.